We are back with NBC News In Depth, and we have an important piece of reporting to show you tonight. It's about young Americans a long way from home who are fighting in one of this nation's dual wars. They're under fire, and they fire back every day. Tonight, we take you to a passage in eastern Afghanistan that has become an al-Qaeda and Taliban stronghold. It's called the Korengal Valley, temporary home to Bravo Company, 126th Infantry. They prefer the more rugged name of Viper Company. And our chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel reports from what is the tip of the spear.
The 150 soldiers of Viper Company call it the Valley of Death. 6 miles long, 5 miles wide, 5,000 feet high. The only way to patrol the Korengal Valley is on foot. Exhausting daily marches on narrow goat trails and through villages that have fiercely opposed outsiders for centuries. The Korengal is Afghanistan's deadliest Taliban and al-Qaeda safe haven. In just 3 months, 6 of Viper's soldiers have been killed here, 18 injured. At the tip of the spear is Restrepo, one of Viper Company's 5 mountaintop outposts. Isolated and manned by just 20 soldiers, Restrepo is attacked almost every day. The Taliban open fire from just a few hundred yards away.
Get some!
But Private Jordan Taylor's gun keeps jamming.
240's down.
The machine guns aren't working either.
Give me another weapon up here, Tower 1. Man, we're going! Watch out!
For the second time in less than 24 hours, this outpost has come under attack. Some of the incoming rounds were so close, we could hear them crack past our heads. Now they're putting out suppressive fire to try and push back the attackers. They've also called in mortar fire.
Left 100, drop 505 for effect, over.
The mortar teams fire wherever they think the Taliban might be. Viper Company has fired more than 3,000 mortars in 3 months. But they rarely see the enemy. There's too much cover, too many trees. After about 15 minutes, this attack at Restrepo is over.
Hold your fire.
The soldiers spend the rest of the day cleaning and repairing their weapons, so they won't jam again. If the weapons fail, Restrepo could be overrun.
All right. Works.
They know they're stretched thin.
But as far as worrying about being overrun, really, you just focus on what we can do to make sure it doesn't happen.
To try to relax, they play endless games of spades
Back off! Back off!
and lift weights. Mealtimes are also small diversions, but they only have army rations.
Chili, chili, chili.
To break the monotony, they experiment with odd combinations, like Richardson's tuna fish, mayonnaise, and jelly sandwich. To keep the men hydrated, the medic gives them saline IVs. But the conditions are filthy. There's no shower, just one outhouse. Laundry hangs everywhere. Not surprisingly, Restrepo is infested with fleas. Private Matt Fowler from Nampa, Idaho, has bites up and down his legs. Like many here, Fowler wears a flea collar around his belt loop. He's on his first combat tour. So is 3/4 of Viper Company.
Getting the guys next to me home. That's all that matters.
They are constantly tested with harassing attacks, day and night.
Boyd! Get your saws up here! Boyd!
It's chaos. They head outside Restrepo to search for the attackers, but it's hard to move undetected under a full moon, and the ground is covered in leaves and loose shale. They didn't find the Taliban, but they expect more attacks will be coming. Richard Engel, NBC News, Korengal.